Hello guys, Instructor David Beaumonte here for one more class for you guys of Swastika Pre-Classical Yoga. And our topic today will be stretching techniques to improve your meditation. So we're going to practice a few asanas and pranayamas, and then we're going to finish this practice with a nice meditation technique. I hope you enjoy it, and let's get on to this practice. For more videos just like this one, go to our YouTube channel or visit www.yogished.com.au. Are you ready to start? Let's do this. So the first thing I want you to do is to choose any position that is comfortable enough for you to cross your legs. Like we explained before, for men, we always pay attention to bring the left heel closer to you. For women, the opposite, the right one closer to your body. I like to sit like this, it's quite comfortable for myself. So once you get started, I want you to begin your practice by simply closing your eyes, relaxing your shoulders, take long and deep breaths through your nose, and through your nose only. Begin your class, pay attention to every sound nearby. Observe with your eyes closed the silence, this moment that belongs to yourself. And to make you more aware of this present moment, let's join now index and thumbs together. If you are practicing during the day, palm of the hands up. If you are practicing at night, palm of the hands down. For your Jnana Mudra, the hand gesture that you have in your hands. And let's begin your practice with pranayamas, breathing techniques for the expansion of energy. I want you to start with the Nadishodhana Pranayama. With your right hand and the middle finger in your hand, I want you to compress your right nostril. You will then inhale. With the air inside the lungs, let's switch, compressing now the left nostril and exhale through the right. With your lungs empty, don't switch. Inhale. And with air inside the lungs, you switch once again. That's the technique of the Nadishodhana Pranayama. You will always alternate the nostril in activity when you have air inside your lungs. Never with your lungs empty. If you are an instructor, you can apply the rhythm 1-4-2-1. If you are a beginner, I want you to just compress your nostril one at a time, making sure you exchange after your inhalation. If possible, hold your breath with and without air. When you inhale, switch the nostril and hold not only oxygen but this energy that you are assimilating as you breathe. When you exhale, observe the emptiness, the exchange of oxygen inside your lungs. Remember to maintain the gesture of Jnana Mudra both hands. When you exhale through the left nostril, you will finish another cycle and you will finish this Nadishodhana Pranayama. Moving on with your practice, I want you to move your legs away from each other, extending them. Relaxing the hands above your knees, keep your back straight. If you are a beginner, you can even bring your legs a little closer to make yourself comfortable. Just make sure you point your toes down and keep your spine fully stretched. Relax your shoulders. If you are a yogin or yogini, graduate or instructor, student, move your legs as far away as you can. Uddiyana Prasaranasana. I want you to just move your legs, point your toes down, and if you feel comfortable enough, you will sit a little bit further forward. You'll rest your hands, close your eyes, observing your breathing, slow and with a natural rhythm. You don't have to count any second. When you feel like breathing in, take a deep breath. When you feel like breathing out, exhale. For the beginners, little by little, try to move your legs further and further apart. You move a little bit and you stop, see how you feel. A safety rule of Swastika, pre-classical yoga, codified by Yogished, is the safety rule. Push yourself without forcing yourself. If you feel you can move, keep moving your legs apart. For the advanced practitioners, try to split as much as possible. This is a very good exercise to work out the muscles in your spine, in your back. Force yourself to be vertical, completely straight. To help you practice, visualize light blue color, sedating the muscles that you are feeling the most in this moment. If you are not feeling, it means you can push your legs further apart, or you can see further forward and forward. Slowly, you're going to move forward from this Pada Prasaranasana. You're going to bring your right leg slowly over your left one, all the way. Adjust your glutes so you can sit with your bones under the glutes on the mat. If you are an instructor or a more advanced practitioner, bend your left knee for the Raja Matsendrasana. Wrap your left arm around your thigh, right hand going behind you, And then the left arm cross in between the thigh and the chest. Extend your spine. If this is uncomfortable for you, just extend your bottom leg. If you can hold your left knee, you will hold your hand on your knee. If you cannot do that, that's fine. Just relax your hand on the floor. Make sure you have the palm of your right hand pushing your elbow forward. Stretch your torso. And you turn your right all the way, your neck to your right side. Lift your chin. Every time you exhale, twist. Force your right shoulder to go back, but your left shoulder to push forward. Advanced students, practice the Raja Pranayama, pushing your abdomen forward, ribs apart, letting the air reach your chest. And in your next exhalation, twist, force yourself to turn. In your next exhalation, twist further and further as much as possible. And then you return. Slowly unfold your spine. You're going to then bring your leg out of the way to the center. As we join your feet together, we move to the other side. With your right leg forward, notice that my toes are already pointing down. And then you cross over the left leg. If you have done bend the knee, you can bend your right knee down. Just make sure you sit with your glutes on the mat. You're going to then wrap your arm around. And when you do this, you extend your torso. You turn your left hand behind you and you push. Use the hand to push your chest and your elbow forward. When you do that, you can fully extend your spine. You don't want to arch your back like this. You want to extend. And then the right arm in between the thigh and the chest. You can either hold your knee, doesn't matter if you are bending the leg, or if you are extending your knee. You're going to turn your neck to your left. Close your eyes. And every time you exhale, you will twist. Stretch your spine. Observe the natural rhythm of your breathing. Long inhalations and deep exhalations. The more you twist, the more you're going to feel the muscles that you are twisting in your spine. It can be more in your lower back or maybe your upper back. But I want you to mentalize orange color in the areas that you can sense more than others. Localize your awareness in the parts of your body that request for more of your attention. And apply the mentalization of orange color to stimulate. Exhale to force yourself to twist, turn. This time your right shoulder forward and your left shoulder coming back. You can adjust your hand, you can move your hand a little bit closer and force your neck to come up. Stretch your spine. If you don't hold your knee, just relax your hand on the floor. And in your next exhalation, force. Let's twist a little harder. Like the Rosi always mentions in his basic practice, just like a sponge, When you twist your spine, instead of removing water, you're going to be removing air. So release air out of your lungs and twist as you exhale. Twist as much as possible and slowly return. As soon as you come back, you're going to then bring the legs in front of you. You can sit in Padasana just like that, holding your feet together with your hands. If possible, instead of the Padasana, let's sit on top of your knees, bringing your knees back. Sit on top of your heels. Hands above your knees. Jnana Mudra once again, with index and thumbs together. Maintain your back completely straight. You want to extend your torso. The word Vajra, it means stick. So just like a stick, stretch your spine, stretching each vertebra. And let's apply Bandha Pranayama. Instructors can already start. Students who don't know this pranayama, follow my instructions. When you inhale, you take a long breath from the abdomen. Let the air reach the top of your chest. With air inside your lungs, you twist, you bend your head, you tilt your head back, compressing the tongue against the soft palate. And when you exhale, you tilt your head forward and you compress the chin against your chest. Inhale, head back, tongue against the soft palate. This is the Jiva Bandha. When you exhale, your head will go down, compressing the chin against your chest. I want you to compress also your perineum, the pelvic floor in between anus and urethra. You have the sexual glands, and I want you to compress these glands, compressing your perineum. And when you inhale, you release the compression, you breathe in, and you tilt your head all the way back. Exhale, tilting your head down, compression of the perineum. And if you know Uddiyana Bandha, you can apply Uddiyana Bandha, abdominal compression, pulling the abdomen inwards and upwards. Stimulating your centers of energy, your chakras. In these compressions of plexus and glands that are called bandhas. Remember, if you cannot sit like this for a long time, you can always go back to the Bhadrasana, bringing the feet together, holding your hands on your feet to keep them together. Mentalize the absorption of cosmic energy. Mentalize that every cell in your body is assimilating vital energy. In yoga, we call this energy by the name of prana. Prana is any source of biological energy. It is present in the sun, in the air, in natural food coming from the ground. And your body absorbs this energy through the practice of yoga and pranayama. When you exhale one more time, we can then finish this bandha pranayama. And finishing this technique, you can then cross your legs, bringing your feet close to each other. You can either sit in Samanasana with your knees aligned on the same height. You can sit on the Ardha Padmasana, bringing the foot on top of your thigh. Just like me, if you want, the Ardha Siddhasana, bringing one leg back. You're going to then put your hands in Shiva Mudra so you can begin your Samyama. The Shiva Mudra is the hand gesture in your hands. For men, always the back of the right hand on top of the left. For women, left above right. With your spine straight, Samyama is the concentration technique that will guide you to the state of linear intuition, also known as meditation. Close your eyes. Relax your shoulders. But just like piling up coins one on top of the other, align each vertebra, one on top of the other one. Apply a light smile on your face. And being one with yourself, pay attention on your breathing. And as a concentration technique in today's class, I want you to visualize the image of a little bright star. Just like at night, when you can focus your attention into one star that shines brighter than the others, visualize the image of a little star. Visualize on the height of your eyebrows. All you have to do is to contemplate the image of this little bright star all the time. Concentrate. 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 Slowly you can finish this contemplation practice or concentration technique. It all depends on your level of practice. You can also achieve a higher level of consciousness through this daily practice of Samyama. Finishing this heterodox practice, focus on meditation. Put your hands in Pranam Mudra, the hands in front of your chest. And we finish your practice with the word Swastika. Swastika. That's it. This was a meditation practice with a few asanas, a few body techniques, This was not a complete sequence of asanas, it was just a few techniques to prepare your body for the moment of concentration. You can practice this class now that you have recorded for yourself every single day, or simply the last part of the class, focusing on the attention of one single image, making your mind one-pointed. Practice this in the morning if possible, as the first thing you do in your day or at night. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys next time.